Now, to his defense, by the time December rolls around, it'll be 2 years. By the time June the 20th, 2015 rolls around, it'll be 19 months. I'm T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live, April the 26th, 2015. It is official, set in stone. Catch weight 172 pounds. WBA Super World and the recognized, basically 168-pound champion Andre Ward is going to be taking on UK's Paul Smith. Americans, I understand that you don't know who Paul Smith is, but let me just go through his resume with some names that you should know. He was beaten by James DeGale. James DeGale is going to be fighting Andre Durrell on PBC on Spike TV. PBC on NBC, a midday broadcast, May the 23rd, 2015. Paul Smith lost to him. Paul Smith fought and lost to George Groves. George Groves is going to be fighting Bado Jack, the new 168-pound WBC champion, sometime this summer. George Groves was also had the biggest fight, in my opinion. Well, put it this way: the biggest fight as far as attendance is concerned in 2014 when he got knocked out, Cobra, and got St. Groved by Carlo Cobra. He also had 2 straight title fights with Arthur Abraham. The last one he lost decisively, but the first one, in my opinion, should have been the draw. If not, he should have been a world champion. So Andre Ward fighting him he's not fighting a bum. He's not fighting a guy that in my opinion is not worthy and not dangerous per se, because Paul Smith, despite his 5 defeats, he brings heart. He's almost, in my opinion, to equate him to American fans like Gabriel Vazado, no matter how many times he loses, he's still going to get support. And he's always somewhat very dangerous no matter who he fights. Now, when Andre Ward at a catchweight coming off of a 19-month layoff, that may benefit Paul Smith. But at the same time, I look at Paul Smith as being a natural 168-pound guy and moving up to 172 pounds. I don't know how well that's going to benefit him. But then that begs the other question of, well, wait a minute. Andre Ward has been talking for quite some time that, no, I'm a natural 168-pound fighter, so he's fighting a catch weight. So fans are asking, well, is this a step up for him as far as a sign that he may be moving to 175 pounds, the light heavyweight division? Or is this one of those fights where he's taking it because of the 19-month layoff? And basically right now, the fact that it's the fight right now is less than 2 months away. Remember, it's April 26th. The fight is on June the 20th in Oakland. Maybe he's having some issues, with confidence as far as if he'll be able to get that weight off. Because looking at him last night, April the 25th, in the ring in Madison Square Garden doing the Klitschko versus Jennings fight, he was looking pretty big. So, you don't know. But like I said, the biggest question now is, well, what's going to happen at 168 pounds? And they say that they wanted Carl Froch, but they wanted Carl Froch to come to Oakland, which makes no sense to me outside the fact that, okay, well, Andre Ward did beat Carl Froch, but the fight would be a massive fight over in the UK. But that fight would have had to have been at 168 pounds. So there's so many questions. But like I said, the biggest question now is, will Andre Ward perhaps go after Sergey Kovalev? Will he go after Adonis Stevenson? Because those are the 2 belt holders in the light heavyweight division. Will he go after Jürgen Breimer? He's the WBA regular champion, the world champion at 175 pounds. So I'm thinking to myself, now I don't know. It's how do we know what he's going to do? Because what about the Golovkin fight that maybe could have possibly happened at 168 pounds? If Andre Ward moves up to 175, we damn well know it's not going to happen. I don't even see it happening at like a catchweight of 170. So there's a lot of questions. To be honest with you, I guess you should look at it like this. People are looking at Paul Smith like, why would you take a fight like this? I'm thinking to myself, well, for one, he's a fighter. And also, this is not put it this way, a 19-month layoff, for Andre Ward. And with the momentum that Paul Smith has coming off those two, even though they were defeats, but two very high profile title fights against Arthur Abraham, he may be able to do some work and provide for a very exciting fight against Andre Ward. I'm dead serious. So we'll just have to see how that works out. Like I said, on T Street Controversy with RealCombatMedia.com. In June the 20th, I'm not going to be able to make that fight, but we're going to see if we can get somebody in there to provide coverage for that fight. I'm T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live at RealCombatMedia.com. Please subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Shots. Follow me on Vine. Follow me on all those. I'm everywhere. T Street Controversy. T Street Controversy Live.